the world on fire.
Please welcome Tom Summery.
In your heart.
I'm here, and your white privileges have been
have
seeing you tonight, okay, guys?
Desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim.
Any government is to monopolize as much violence as possible in order for it to inflict it on as many citizens as possible.
I've been on this weird anarchist arc for a few months now. This is playing by their rules, exactly how they are.
Me. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame.
You're watching the Dog and Chicken Show. Like, share, subscribe.
That's right. It's time for the Dog and Chicken Show.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the greatest show that you know. I'm not good at rhymes or very, Will give us a proper intro.
Welcome, one and all, to the Dog and Chicken Show here at Big Buckin' Empire, folks. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. It is I, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, and your king of extreme. And if I must say so, one damn handsome man. Folks, welcome one and all. Folks, it is great to be here. It is I, Phil KOE. You can find me at KOE Nation over on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. But we are here, episode 124, Muh Candy. Welcome one, welcome all. Be sure to subscribe to Big Buckin' Empire on YouTube, Big Buckin' Empire on Facebook, and be sure to follow Big Buckin' Entertainment on Twitch. Gentlemen, is that about good enough? How are we all doing this evening?
I think that's good. Good, sir. Good.
All right. Badass. So, it's been a slow news week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it most shows that we come in with zero ammunition and we just kind of wing it because there's nothing to ever talk about. But anyway, I'm Chicken, of course. I'm drinking a little bit of Buffalo Trace tonight to kind of kick things off, but then I'm going to switch over and I got a wide spread of different beers, Samuel Adams sampler pack. It'll be fun to go through. But yeah, I'm excited for tonight's show. I got a couple of surprise stories for Phil specifically. I think I may have leaked them to Tony already, but they'll be fun indeed. I'm excited for tonight's show. Tony, how we doing? You just got back from Tennessee, bitch.
Yes, I'm back. I took a week off, but so did Phil. Ironically, on the same week. Go figure.
It's not like I didn't see that coming.
Life's an interesting journey, ain't it? But
yes, I am back from Tennessee. I had a wonderful time. My bourbon hunt was not exactly as fruitful as I'd anticipated, but I did get some nice things here. I got a very cheap-ass bottle, Old Granddad, because curiosity got the best of me. Got a nice bottle of Glendronach Port, which I've been
got Old Granddad on the airport where you landed back here in Nebraska.
That's not the point, all right? It's not the point. I got a bottle of Store Pick Frugal McDougal straight bourbon whiskey at 56%.
Frugal McDougal.
Is that really the name of it?
Store. It's a Store Pick. I had to get a Store Pick.
Frugal McDougal.
Yes.
I love it.
And I got a bottle of Weiser's 15-year Canadian. I love the 15-year age statement. Phil, you had the 18. Said it was fantastic. And
it's great.
Standard Weiser's is pretty damn good. So I guarantee this is going to be a nice one as well. But tonight I am finally trying out a recipe somebody recommended to me on Facebook. It is essentially 4 to 5 parts Wild Turkey 101, 1 1/4 parts Wild Turkey 101 rye.
Oh, snap.
Just a splash of spring water. And I've got it poured. I haven't tried it yet, and I'm going to give it a go right here.
Oh.
Oh, my God. Oh, that is
done.
fantastic. Highly recommend. It's called Wild Turkey Forgiven. Try this out.
Forgiven,
Marvelous.
huh?
Now, that sounds marvelous. This evening, I'm drinking a Tennessee whiskey in honor of Tony getting back from Tennessee. George Dickel Sour Mash Whiskey, aged 9-year barrel pick from Spirit World in Omaha. You can find that at KOE Nation. But also, I've got something else I wanted to make a huge announcement. The new Throne of Extreme has been installed at Castle KOE. In fact, so yes, Brendan, everybody rejoice. But yes, I'm getting it. Guys, the guys who helped install it are still here, and so they're getting a round of applause. They don't even know. Maya, come here.
Oh my god!
Yes, we got Maya of the Mayan Apocalypse. Say hello to the people, Maya.
How's everybody doing?
Yes,
Plumber of Extreme.
You're now called the Plumber of Extreme.
Okay.
Hey, get on over here. Jake's like, that motherfucker ain't taking all the
I
credit.
think last time Jake was on camera on this show, I yelled at him.
Yep, and we got Jake AK-47. Say hello to the people at home.
Howdy.
He's just a fucking stack of charisma over here. I mean, just like extruding fucking just that animal magnetism and charisma. What can I say? But yes, Yanked Up Studios. How we doing there? Welcome one and all. Where's my Taylor Swift autograph? I don't know. But yes, so these folks.
I got a picture of her Wax Museum entry, Yank.
Oh, wow.
I regret that.
What's that?
I regret that.
What's that?
Plumber of Extreme.
Nah, sorry. It's your title now. It's for all time and all sundry. It lasts forever.
Yeah, unfortunately, those things can't be changed.
Yep. It's kind of like being on Florida's Scotch Highland. It's for all time and sundry. Sorry, guys.
Dude, Mayan Apocalypse is old news.
It means, hell, it means I'm a rocket scientist now.
Hell, it's basically
You were
the same
before,
thing.
Jake. You were before.
Yes. But so you're going to be seeing these guys a little bit more coming around the way on a lot more reviews, folks. But yes, I just wanted to give a special round of applause and thanks to the Plumbers of Extreme. My daughter thanks you very much that my new toilet is in.
So, Phil, how long have you been sitting on that toilet? Not literally sitting on it. Like, how long has it been in your house?
I think maybe 2, maybe even 3 days. Maybe a little
we're
longer.
gonna go longer than that.
A little longer than that, but we will see.
It's been a while because I went with you to buy that thing, and I feel like it's been more like
I drove to Lincoln and
weeks,
met you
months.
guys when you got that.
Yeah,
That
strange.
was like a year ago or more.
I don't know, about a year.
Julian
but
Pshaw, details.
We're
The new
pushing.
throne is now in, folks. So the Castle of Extreme, Castle KOE, is now complete. All guests, all sundry from all over the country. Bring it on. We're ready.
His ass crack is extreme. Okay,
yes, it is. Mine is extreme. It is beautiful. Like it's you have to be careful. It might blind you from its sheer beauty.
Was that aimed at Phil or at the Mayan Apocalypse Plumber of Extreme?
Oh fuck!
I mean, I do have like Jake AK-47 said on the way out. I do have to take extreme shits here, so it's all very necessary. So, but yes,
more fiber
folks,
in your diet.
Yes. So, folks, yes, this is the beautiful high-end content that you come to the KOE Nation and the Big Bucket Empire for. But
absolutely.
Now I'm curious. So, Chicken, you've got some ambush stories this evening.
I do. Do we want to go with like good news? Oh god damn it! Do we want to go with good news or start with some bad news?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Dog and Chicken Show. We're gonna share some news stories with y'all tonight.
Wait, why is there porn music? Where'd that come from?
Do you listen to porn with that kind of music?
Well, like
I don't discriminate on the music.
Well, no, but like that doesn't really get me going.
The
Anyway,
90s.
I did like my voice through that though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just
just
found a new offshoot. We found a good
Yeah.
use for this terrible music that StreamYard.
Holy fuck!
giving
That
us.
might actually work.
I think we can do this.
We could tell sex stories for like 3 hours playing that music. Fucking new
I'm
gig.
in.
Start the show
I'm
over.
in, yep.
Fuck it. Scrap it.
Last
Scrap everything.
Episode 124. We are done.
Yep.
This is it.
This is it.
Boy, I was about to say this is pretty.
It's no longer Muh Candy. It's Muh Candy. And Candy happens to be somebody who's a character in our stories. Yeah.
Like it already.
We can make that up. We can.
Uh-oh.
We might get more
So-
female audience members then.
So Chicken, we've got a lot of topics du jour this evening. Because,
yeah, we do.
Like I said, it's been a pretty slow news week. Not much has been going down. It's not like.
All right, do we want to go with like feel good stories or random news or bad stories?
Well, there's
the good, the bad, the ugly.
There's the worst one possible of Biden getting getting a Supreme Court pick, but
that's kind of neither here nor there. Let's start with that one. Let me get it pulled up here and don't you dare leave this stage without doing it. Biden was forced to publicly vow to appoint a black woman to SCOTUS by Rep. Jim Clyburn in return for his endorsement during 2020 South Carolina primary. Phil, I'll let you take the lead on some of this. There's not much to tell in this story. It's pretty cut and dry. Guy's retiring. Biden gets a replacement.
I was about to say, unless the pick is really egregious, Cinema and Manchin are going to fall in line, and you're going to see it, folks. I predicted this on KOE Nation on YouTube not too long ago, where you're going to hate me when you see it. All the people that were talking about how Manchin and Cinema are just the worst people. They're ruining our democracy. We need to burn down the Senate over them. Suddenly, they're going to be St. Peter's best friend. Suddenly, they're just going to be overnight going to go from heel to babyface. It's going to be, hey, there's Shang Lang. How we doing there? But yeah, it's going to be pretty funny when you see that. Also, this is another sign that the Democrats are now predicting a loss of the Senate. So if they do lose the Senate,
yeah, the timing is like perfect for because the session ends at the end of June, and in June we're gonna have Second Amendment cases. We're gonna have probably Roe v. Wade being revisited. Like there's a lot of monumental cases coming up, and then he's gonna exit in June, which gives them plenty of time to replace before 2020 or 2022 elections are final. So.
Now,
was he forced into this though?
Pretty much.
Because he was not happy.
Now, I'm going to say, I don't know who Biden's going to nominate, but I got this funny feeling that whoever gets the eventual nod is going to be in constant competition with Sonia Sotomayor for the that is almost always on the fucking wrong side of fucking everything. So we'll see what happens there. So, but yeah, that remains to be seen. I could be shocked. We've had a lot of Kennedy was supposed to be a hard right justice. He ended up being the swing vote for fucking 20 years. So you never know what you're going to get when you actually get them on the court, because Ruth Bader Ginsburg started you can't expect me to actually answer a question that might actually be relevant to something that the court could even potentially see sometime in the next 20 years. So that. And after that, every justice was like, oh, I'm copying that. Fuck, that's perfect.
Yeah. Well, the difference between the history of these judges, we've seen a lot of them go out over the last 5-10 years. But Breyer was the least fascinating, the least interesting of all of the Supreme Court justices. And he's always just taken the basic lefty claim, except for he's always been like a corporate shill. So anything that would give corporate was a Verizon monopoly case just a few years ago. He was all like, he led the charge in saying, well, Verizon breaking them up and not allowing them to be a monopoly would actually stifle competition. I think competition will grow as long as Verizon's a monopoly in this industry. Like, this guy's had some of the weirdest fucking opinions. The dude has no legacy. I don't think anybody really gives a shit that he goes.
I was about to say, the fact that he's as old as he is, it's really just a strategic move of, can we hold this left seat? Because it's now considered the leftist
Oh, yeah,
seat.
that's all it is.
So, but it also shows you that they're planning on getting shellacked in the midterms, and the Republicans are probably going to take back Congress. Now, I sent you guys a Babylon Bee headline, which I thought was funny, which, if the Republicans had one more senator, might actually be true. Mitch McConnell says, no, we can't confirm a Supreme Court justice just 3 years before a presidential election. I mean, we're a mere 3 years away from a presidential election. So, Like,
honestly,
well,
yeah, Babyloni B, like it's not
they've
even
been
satire
nailing
at
it
this
lately.
point. Yeah. Oh shit. What do we got here? Jeremy Cooner coming in hot with something.
I've been watching that screen yet. Maybe I should.
Yeah, I guess it's a good time to remind everybody that the star board is in full swing. So
that's only 50 stars. So that's a social. Is that what we're doing with the small ones?
Here is the star board for anybody not familiar. 500 stars to make somebody rant about something. 500 stars to make somebody sing a song of your choice. 100 stars per minute to mute somebody of your choice. 500 stars to chug a beer. That price doubles each time. 500 stars to take a shot. Price also doubles. And 300 stars to request a custom meme of your choosing. Social drink. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, sir. I did jump over to my beer. I got my Stella Artois Midnight Lager. They made it again this year. I'm super excited. I found some more of it. So this has been my my go-to every winter. And then I buy up all the cases when they go on sale before summer comes. And I sip this shit all summer.
Actually, if you look up, if you type in on YouTube, Kiwi Nation Stella Artois, you can actually see Chicken's full review of that particular beer, which he, and that's actually
and another social.
The beer that I got you to pour, actually, in the introduction to my beer 30 o'clock.
Yeah. Any predictions? Dude, my favorite one that we talked about it a little bit for replacing the SCOTUS would be Kamala Harris.
Yep, I agree.
Let me make my case. One, we'll never fucking see her again. Like, it would be fan-fucking-tastic. Two, Biden can, like, not. It's one thing to like be a vice president or let Kamala run for president someday, but to be a justice on the Supreme Court, that's like a lifetime fucking gig. And oh yeah, that's golden. She would never turn that shit down.
No.
So you get her out of the way. You get to pick a new running mate heading into the 2024 election. And then if Biden does happen to kill over before then, you get to have somebody else like take over. It doesn't have to be her. It's a win. What's Michael Scott say? Win, win, win.
I want to piggyback off of that for a second, because when you said that, I'm like, yeah, no, this makes too much sense, because then Joe can pick somebody who's not actively vying for his job, like openly, publicly, like making it very clear that, yeah, we're going to try to get this motherfucker out as quickly as we can.
Kamala Harris's only job is to inquire into the health of the president.
Yeah,
this would be the first job she didn't have to suck her way to the top.
Yeah, so she wouldn't have to be trying to take him down. And yes, like you said, you could get somebody that's actually almost somewhat likable, because we all know this. The only way that she's ever going to be president is by being vice president and having to assume the role of president. She can't be elected. And the only way she could even have a remote chance of getting elected to be president is if she was the incumbent president who had to slide into that position. Even then, I don't think her numbers would be that good. So I think they're starting to see that. I think that this is a golden opportunity to take care of the problem, because I think the original game plan is ultimately failing them. We all know what it was. We all have been saying this for the better part of 2 years now. All of us on this show have been saying, okay, you get her, you get him, you get them in, he steps down, she steps in. Like, it's very simple. We've been saying this. And this kind of solves the problem of that plan not working out exactly like they wanted to.
You know, I often said, like, what would have been actually the best pick for Biden, and this is going to sound like a troll for his best pick for Supreme Court justice, but I'm 100% serious. Barack Obama. Now, listen, this is why. A, he's going to have no problem going through the Senate. Most of his colleagues are still there that used to work with him when he was a senator. So he's going to sail right through. Do you even need to ask if Mitt Romney's coming along? Like, of course he's going to fucking vote for him. And also, as much as I hate to say, he'd probably be a pretty good pick. He's been a former senator, former president of the United States, and there's precedent for it where we actually had, it was President Taft who actually, after he served his one term as president, he actually served as the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court till the end of his life. So there's no requirement that you have to be an attorney or a judge at all. So the president can nominate anybody they want. They could nominate you, chicken if they
She
want.
was a prosecutor, and she's been involved in the Senate, like in judicial positions all over the place. So like she does have qualifications to be in the Supreme Court.
Well, yeah, but that's
sadly
she does. But like I said, think about the popularity. I think picking Obama would actually make it possible for the Democrats to hold on to some of the
legislature. He's not a woman.
Well, note that I didn't say which Obama, though, in that last statement there. I actually think, as much as I hate to say, Michelle Obama polls so popularly that if Biden were to nominate her to the Supreme Court, that might swing the midterms. As much as I hate to say that, I'm just going off of polling data and just how she's popular. That's all I'm basing it off of. Because we all thought, oh, there's no way Biden would win. So if Michelle wins, she'll probably become president.
Yeah,
right.
Did I see correctly this week about Pelosi talking about another run?
Yep, she's not stepping down.
So so
she lied about that too. What a shock!
Well, fucking shocker. The goddamn devil woman didn't say something truthful. I'm fucking shocked. Did they invent another Ben and Jerry's that she's just got to do another term on? Jesus fucking Christ! What kind of impact does that have on this Supreme Court pick?
Oh God, we've said the S word like 12 times.
I think that's the main reason she isn't retiring is because of this particular retirement. I think that might have so. But gentlemen, I will be right back. JKK 47's wanting to run back to Geneva, so I'm going to send my plumbers of extreme off. So I will return shortly.
Fair enough.
I'm not a fan.
I beg of Biden. The one thing, Biden, I hate everything you've done so far. Oh, appoint Kamala.
It's just the only thing
I'll say her name right moving forward. I don't know.
The
Is it
only
Kamala or
bad
Kamala?
thing about that is, what do we get in her place?
Can't be any worse.
It could be.
It can't be.
It could be Hillary.
you know, Hillary's fucking hubris and fucking ego is too big. She would not work under Joe Biden. Know.
Or she's the appointment.
Well, she might be anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, not for Supreme Court. She's too old. She's too old. She would last fucking 10 years. That she could barely make it through the 2016 election.
Doesn't matter.
Like 2016 election, she was fainting on the fucking sidewalks.
Hey, Trump's gonna run again in 2024. It's the fucking age of Aquarius in DC. So come on, get with the party, chicken.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid to see what would replace her. So if it is her, like if it's not her, whatever. If it is her, what the fuck are you going to find to replace her? And it's going to be probably absolutely terrifying. So I'm terrified. But I just find it like, it's that thing where you're like, okay, so Trump got in multiple Supreme Court justices. No, never thought that was going to happen, right? Well, I mean, depending if you're a betting man or not, but whatever. He gets multiples in. So obviously this retirement comes less than a year after the last one was appointed.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's probably been kicking this idea around for a while, but he held out just long enough to make sure to get in under the Democratic president so we could get a Democratic replacement for the Democratic seat. So, of course, it makes perfect sense.
Fair enough. I don't know. Be fun to see. We'll see what happens.
That's one way to put it.
Speaking of fun, massive crowds cheer as Canadian truckers lead freedom convoy protesting vaccine mandates.
Those mother truckers.
I know. These sons of bitches. These anti-vax truckers are going to kill so many people with their zero contact on deliveries.
What if they set their fucking heater or their air conditioning setting to that?
Yeah, they're blowing
right?
fumes all over, and they roll down the windows and fucking
exactly.
COVID. It's
what
just
if they roll down
out
the window?
of the cab.
Oh my god! Talk about super spreader. They're spreading it up and down the interstate. This is going to kill us all. You know what's sad? We won't get a strike for that.
No, we won't, because we were satire. That's all we got to do
Satire.
with everything is satire.
Yeah.
The so-called
Allegedly.
Freedom Convoy traveling from British Columbia to Ottawa is said to be considerably longer, while 85% of Canada's 120,000 truckers who regularly cross into the U.S. are vaccinated. As many as 16,000 could be sidelined as a result of vaccination restrictions put in place by Canada and by President Joe Biden's administration. Many truckers are participating in protest after Canada's January 15th deadline, forcing unvaccinated drivers to commit to 2 weeks of isolation and submit negative tests before being allowed back into the northern country, which pretty much means, yeah, you're not taking a haul if you have to wait 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Additionally, Biden administration implemented new restrictions beginning January 22nd, forcing non-U.S. citizens entering the country at the Canadian border to show proof of vaccination before being permitted to come to the United States. So there's your post from the Department of Homeland Security. Thanks, George Bush. Let's see. From some of the videos and pictures I seen, it was like thousands of trucks. Like, so this one's like people like lining up. Let's see if I can. That doesn't fucking show anything. Thanks, Twitter. Fucking Twitter blows.
Twitter does blow.
Like, why?
Chunks.
Is it because it's on the fucking website and Twitter can't? What is going on?
Twitter can't Twitter hard enough.
Yeah. It's probably deleted these. Anyway, yeah, you can see like there you go. So you see all the people, all kinds of trucks on the road. I saw other pictures where it looked like just fucking like miles long at night of trucks lined up. Fucking super spreaders. Can't believe it.
Oh my God. Just chaos, just no respect for the well-being of others. What they should do, if they wanted to be responsible citizens, they should go out, they should quit their jobs and just stand around in the middle of the street and block other truckers and take bricks and bash their windshields in while not wearing masks. And they should just destroy everything in sight, especially privately owned businesses. That is what they should do.
Absolutely. And do they not care that our supply lines need as the as much help as they can? I mean, Joe Biden, God bless that man, has salvaged our supply lines so much throughout this country to where inflation, like, it should be a problem, but it's totally not right now. Thank you so much, Joe Biden. And these truckers are just trying to take it away from him. I can't believe these truckers would try to sabotage our supply lines the way they are. There's no reason they can't. Just take a shot. Come on, people. Hold on. Let's go over to a special guest on the show. I'm super concerned about this, and I know you are too, Mr. President. What are your thoughts on the drivers and they're just willingly just total negligence of everything?
It makes me real sad to see this many traitors. Let's be honest, they're traitors to the cause, to America. They've turned their back on this great country that I'm building back better every single day.
In Canada. Our Canadian friends, they need a little love too. Like, you can't turn your back on Canada. Like, if we go to war, who's going to save us? Canada, obviously. Right?
But listen, the Prime Minister Rob Ford, he's a personal friend of mine. We used to share vitamins back in the day. I don't know why we'd have to smoke them, but that's neither here nor there. Now, Canada, it's just you gotta.
Hold on, was that a story with your son?
Nevertheless, what you got to do, Canada, you got to shut these borders down, all right? I'm thinking what we got to do. Now, hear me out. It's kind of a radical idea, never been thought of before, but what we got to do is we got to build a long, tall, big fence with a gate on it that would prevent these un-American traders from entering and leaving from Canada to the U.S. There's another word I can't think of, but like
build that wall. 2024.
And you know what? I'm going to make Canada pay for it.
Holy shit! You might get reelected, sir. That is
we're
like
building back
the
better.
most brilliant campaign
Yes.
idea I think you could have come up with.
Well, besides inflation.
No. There's no inflation.
What?
It's transitory.
Listen, what we need is more inflation. All right? It's a great asset. Don't be a stupid son of a bitch.
Oh. But wait. Anyway, back to I'm confused. Is inflation good or bad?
Look, it's a great asset.
We don't.
We use
I
it
thought you
every
said
day.
inflation wasn't here. Like it didn't it bring like higher wages?
Well, no, I fixed employment or unemployment. Like obviously, you've seen the numbers. It's never been better. I built it back better, and we're going to create more jobs when we build the wall up in Canada.
Okay.
Vote Joe.
Joe, what about all the migrants from the south border? Are they vaccinated?
You stupid bastard.
Stupid son of a bitch. Oh, thanks, Joe Biden, for playing along with us there for a little bit. That was unexpected. Every time the president like wants to come on, of course we want to host him and try to play along. I'm trying to be as respectful as I can with him, and try to have as much diplomacy. Is that the right word, Tony? Did you get to catch the conversation?
I mean, just powerful, inspirational. Just
build
so
that wall. I've never heard something so powerful.
I mean, such raw emotion and energy. Just you can feel it. Like he's got the mind of a 22-year-old and the insight of a tree. Just a great guy.
Of a tree.
I mean, I mean it like a redwood, even.
Oh my god, like a redwood.
Yeah.
Phil's about to miss one of the surprise stories, but
go Phil. No,
that's okay. I was alluding to this with my conversation with the president just moments ago. Leaked video shows illegal immigrants landing at Westchester Airport on secret charter flight, one of dozens carried out on orders of Biden administration. The government is betraying the American people, in quotes. So we're gonna dive into this. This story, this has been something that's been talked about and reported for fucking months, that the U.S. government has been taking illegal immigrants and kind of just dropping them off all over in the country. I was like, God, that sounds so fishy. That sounds so weird. They can't really be doing shit like that. Yeah, this is happening. So we do have video evidence on here. We're not going to show all the video on here because like Susan Wiki, Miss YouTube, might get upset that we are, showing publicly shared information. Anyway, we'll scroll through here. Leaked footage shows dozens of illegal immigrants landing in Westchester Airport on a secret charter flight in the dead of night. Just one of dozens of such resettlements carried out by the Biden administration this last year. The body cam footage obtained through a Freedom of Information Act request by County Executive Rob Astorino. I like that name, Astorino. That's like a porn star name, isn't it?
That's like the porn parody of Clint Eastwood and Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Astorino.
I am County Executive Rob Astorino.
Wait a minute. Hang on. You got to say that again. You got to say that one more time. But first, I gotta set the mood.
Hey there. I'm Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino. Need an echo with it. Yeah, that'd make it hot. Anyway, the video shows immigrants being flown from southern border states to White Plains, New York, and then onto other parts of the U.S. August 13, 2021 footage, blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyway, let's get to... so here's some of the screenshots. Obviously, big plane. We'd heard about this. So this is from August 13, 2021. This guy, okay, it says, everything is supposed to be hush-hush. My thing is, I like to comply. Technically, we're not supposed to show IDs. Everything is supposed to be hush hush. It's like one of the damning things on there. The other damning thing on there was that this. Oh God, what was the comment that your country or America? I don't know what where in the hell is this here? The government is betraying the American people. That was a quote from somebody on the video clip. So you can look this up.
That's quite the new concept that the government's betraying the American people.
Hey, I'm trying not to start a January 6th here. Okay.
Sorry.
I just want people to know that your current government is flooding in the immigrants, and then they're like, oh no, we got kids in cages and we can't do that. So how about we put kids in airplanes and fly them across the country and just drop them off in some random towns all over the place, and then nobody will know, right? Because it's not concentrated. It's only like 60 kids with 2 adults that we're going to just drop off in the middle of Virginia, and then we'll do some in New Hampshire, and we'll do some in Maine, because obviously, like, nobody will notice this.
Well, no, because if they're all the way over there, it's not like they could have snuck in. Because
there's
what? Like somebody flew them in the middle of the night? Come on, that's crazy.
I wish the president was back on here, because I have there's something like it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm trying to think of what this is called. I really think I need to try to dial him up. Let me text him real quick. Let's see if Mr. Biden. Okay. Yeah. He says he's good. He's good. Okay. Hey, thanks for coming back, Mr. Biden.
Sorry, I had to empty my bag. The colostomy.
Well, good for you. You feeling okay?
Never felt better.
Okay.
Sharp as a tack, Jack.
Sharp as a tack, Jack. So I'm sharing this story about this leaked body cam footage to where you were flying illegal immigrants on secret charter flights by the dozens across the country. Is this happening?
Look, you don't need to worry about my executive orders, all right? The reason being, for one, they're an order and they're coming from me. And second, they're executive. That's like what do you call it? I think that's one of the cars that Ford makes, like the executive.
You're thinking of an Expedition.
Shut up, fat. Listen. And third of all, listen, they're not even illegal, all right? Those are our immigrants. They're totally legal. They've got all the proper
are they vaccinated?
Of course. Listen. Come on. It's not like we would, have a double standard. Right, in the White House. Come on.
So, Mr. Biden, with all due respect, I read through this story.
Damn right.
And this story, fucking dick. And this story flat out says, so you know how when I go through airport security, and there's all these like measures in place to make sure, we're not allowing terrorists in, we're not allowing, anything crazy to happen. I have to take off my shoes and my belt and all this silly stuff. These people don't have to do any of that. And they're probably not even wearing masks on these planes, to be honest. But and most of them, like, there's maybe not most, but there's a large chunk of children. A large chunk of children. Are these children being vetted?
What?
Like, do they have?
Say? Who?
I said children.
What?
There's children on these planes.
What? Well, there's your answer.
No, I didn't ask a question.
No, there's your answer. All right. My job here is done. Thank you.
Wait.
No, I think that's good. No, listen.
Is this
on the up and up? This is all under my executive vice president or executive orders of me, the president, obviously. Listen, it's all.
So you're human trafficking. Is that one of your executive orders, sir?
No.
Just want to be clear. Oh shit. We lost him. Oh no. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the invite from Biden moving forward after that. That's unfortunate.
Why do you keep running him off? I don't get it.
I never got to ask my question. The whole segment was to ask him if this is not child trafficking, just human trafficking. I was going to lead to the child one with the other questions, but
look, he's a lover.
I think
of
he
all
just
people,
had to take a dump. Okay, he just had.
Well,
to take a dump.
he's over at Castle KOE giving the new commode a test drive. Listen, it is what it is. He's a lover of all people, big, small, no matter the age, no matter whether they're masked or not. Well, if they're from another country, if they're not masked in America, then they're terrorists. But that's neither here nor there. He's a great leader.
Anyway, what's your thoughts on this story?
Okay, so
yeah. Dude,
yeah.
every week, bro.
Every week. Inching closer and closer, Yank.
By the way, you can check us out, dogandchickenshow.locals.com.
Yes.
That is when we eventually are banned from all accounts, that's where we'll be.
Yes, and as always, the Linktree link that you are seeing at the bottom here, that is the link to find us on all of the socials, plus the link to the post show. So keep that in mind. And what was the source on this story that's breaking this? What was the name of this?
So this had come out from New York Post, Daily Mail. This is all over the place right now, and it sounds pretty legit.
So what are the odds that I'm going to spin this on the other side of conspiracy theory? What are the odds that this is fabricated evidence?
So the only thing I don't like is some of the wording on here. So some stories will say that it's illegal migrants, and some of them will just say migrants, which is obviously a big difference. So it's like, how do you know if they're illegal or not? This happened back in August. So like, what are the flight records? But when you go through some of this, like it says that like there are no flight records. They like this whole thing is totally like fucking sus. The TSA, one of the TSA agents is like, hey, like I need to know who's on this plane before I can let you on board. And they're like, no. You need to understand this is from the DHS. This is from the United States Army. This is a federal installation, and this needs to stay on the down low. And like, I don't know. There's a lot of ways you could look at this. I've seen some shade thrown at the people that let them come through, but I don't know. Like, if the like you have ranks of officers, like if you're TSA and like you get this guy's like, hey, bro, like, look at the plane. I'm obviously a big deal. Like,
I don't know. It's just one of those. Like, I know we're in the age of all these conspiracy theories. They're a dime a dozen, and then all of a sudden, 1 or 5 pan out. But by the time it pans out, people have either moved on,
care
or
anymore.
Pretend they don't care, or they'll pretend like it's not a big deal when it really was a big deal to begin with, but they didn't want to admit it. So yeah, it almost doesn't matter anymore. But no, this is a huge deal. This is a huge deal if it's true. And like, what is the reason? That's the first thing. Like, what is the reason for this? If this is in fact true, I can't understand it. Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around like what the purpose of this would be, other than I can't even imagine. Honestly,
it was to relieve the flood of migrants coming in. Like, they were getting their ass kicked all over in the media. Like,
so we're gonna spread them out further north instead of them all flooding into Texas. Like, what the?
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I guess.
Take him into blue states.
No, take him into red states and let him
take him into New York. You know what New York just did? They just passed a law saying that you don't have to be a U.S. citizen to vote.
Wow.
Yeah,
because New York was in danger of turning red.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's where this happened at.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm interested to see how this pans out, because this is so fucking strange to me.
This is awful.
No, that is not what I meant to do.
And what are you trying to do?
That is so not what I meant to do. Sorry. I was pulling up the starboard. Fuck off.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, what is going on?
I opened a video, and that could always go very badly, knowing me. So,
Yeah.
just a quick reminder on the starboard. There it is. If you are not familiar, I do have a beer ready to rock and roll. Actually, I've got a couple down here. If anybody wants to get real frisky, Phil's off camera, but hey, I'm sure he still get a little bit of gin in that fucking bottle. So, anybody new to the show? There it is. What the fuck? Why does it keep going back to that?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know. It apparently wants to really, really watch an old episode. So I don't know.
Fair enough.
There you go. Okay. Just close that.
All right. While you close that, I'm jumping into Sam Adams here. This is the Golden Goat. I think I had this a couple weeks ago. Sam Adams
Goat.
Golden
Is that a
Goat.
golden lager?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. It's really hard to read. It's really dark down here. So I'll just try
quite
it.
Dark. It is really dark in your basement. What's going on there?
Would you like to know? Down in my basement, I have these beautiful, soothing lights in the background. It's all meant to just keep you calm and relaxed.
I've never felt sexier.
Just until you feel that tingling coming up the back of your neck.
Gotta feel the tingle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This song, it gets better.
Yeah, it does. It does. I was not prepared for that. I think
that
Yank's losing his shit at home right now.
Yeah. Let's call it that. We all know what Yank's doing.
Check out Yanked Up Studios on Facebook.
For all the sexy, down dirty content you can handle. 1-800-YANK-ME-UP. I just kind of don't want to turn it off now. That better turn it off.
Post show. Put it away, Tony. Put it away till the post show. You're getting way too into it.
I know. I'm liking it more and more every time I play it. I'm sorry. It's just it's hot.
Yank's so clipping that. Stop! I can only yank so much.
So clipping. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's gonna be hot. Too hot.
I got your rusty trombone.
Yeah. Hey, there he is.
All right. All right. I'm giving up on Phil until post show.
Yeah, point. I'm guessing Phil's MIA. Well, hey, if somebody wants to donate stars, make Phil take a shot of gin, I'll call him and make him get him back on camera.
There you go. Let's jump to. Okay, we already did. Let's go to World War III, shall we?
Oh golly, could we? That sounds delightful.
The rest of them aren't as bad. Anyway. Biden, this is fairly breaking news. This happened earlier this afternoon. Biden calls UK's President Zelensky. Does that name sound familiar? Anybody? Anybody paid attention to the 2020 election? President Zelensky and his involvement with Hunter. I mean, anyway.
You obviously mean Donald Trump Jr. Come on.
Yeah. Biden calls Zelensky to warn him to prepare for impact and that Russian forces could sack Kiev as he puts Fort Bragg's 82nd Airborne on standby. You know what we've called for, Tony? We've done this show for what? Going on 3 years. It'll be 3 years in June, right? You know what we've called for nonstop this whole time was fucking bipartisanship. And motherfucker, we got it. The Democrats and Republicans both want war, baby. We have bipartisanship.
You know, I've been saying, like, we always wanted somebody to reach across the aisle and find that common ground. And it took a while for the Republicans
Let's fucking kill some people.
Come back around on this. But finally, everybody is just war hawking it the fuck up. And God, you know, we get out of Afghanistan so successfully. It's
like I've never seen Nancy Pelosi like come out and go, I think that we need to just, end Putin and Russia and drinking some wine. And then all of a sudden, Mitch McConnell's like, she's kind of hot. Yeah, let's do what she said. I was like, oh my God, we have unity.
That was a mental image I'm never going to be able to wash out of my
It's a true one, though. That's literally what is happening right now.
Oh
you have
my
Nancy
God.
Pelosi like hurling over, thinking about all the money she can gain off of killing a whole bunch of East European citizens. Meanwhile, Mitch McConnell, little turtle Myrtle McConnell.
Get him.
Get him, Nancy. I'll vote for you, Nancy. Let's go. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. We have bipartisanship of Republicans and Democrats both wanting to kill a whole bunch of innocent people in Eastern Europe. Yeah.
What a time.
So what was the meme I sent you? It was like the pandemic's over.
Yeah,
like,
well, Austin Powers. Pandemic's over. Bring out the war. Bring out the war.
Bring out the war.
Yeah, nothing like a good pandemic to get everybody's war machine all revved up, if you know what I mean.
What was the other one? I send it to everybody, but it was the tape guy. What is that flex tape guy? It was like it was like economic collapse, coronavirus, or something like that. Slaps it on. It was like war.
Bring out the fembots.
Yes, that's what we need. Fembots. Distract us all. Give us some fembots.
Hey, I've been advocating for fembots as a distraction and an answer to basically all the world's problems for the better part of 3 years. So again, Dog and Chicken Show solving all the problems.
So some like I looked into this quite a bit today, this whole Ukraine thing. Like most of the time, what's happening is like Russia or some other country is about to invade the smaller country, and that smaller country's like, help. They're like the guy on fucking what is that? Team America. He's like on the back of the Jeep, like, help. Yeah. And America's like, nah, not worth our time.
What's he trying to say? I think he's trying to say, fuck you. Oh, fuck that guy.
Well, so usually we just completely ignore these situations and we allow the most horrible, horrific fucking genocides to fucking happen in these poor countries that really, really do need our help because, well, money. Right. So on this one, Ukraine is not asking for anything. They literally are like, hey, Russia's being dramatic, and like it's literally like you ever see a family of like you got the oldest brother and the youngest brother and the middle child, and the middle child's like, you're both overreacting, nothing's going on. Yeah. We're fine. Everything's fine. Like I don't need, like, stop. Just all of you stop. Everything's fine. That's Ukraine right now. Now that doesn't mean that Russia won't invade, but literally Ukraine has not been sounding the alarm. They like got upset when Biden was like, well, if Russia kind of does something, we'll think about it. And like that pretty much like it was like, hey, the U.S. opens the door for Russia to invade Ukraine, and Ukraine's like, hey, what the fuck, Biden? What the fuck, bro? Like,
so this is basically just about wiping some of Hunter's poker debts away, isn't it? That's what this is.
Oh, that's some of the conspiracy. They also got the fucking it's a gas and oil pipeline going through there. Like,
isn't everything? Come on.
Yeah, that's what this whole thing's been about for a long time. And then like even Germany is like, well, we'll like wheel and deal with Russia, and the rest of the EU.
You guys gonna go? You guys gonna go? Because we're chomping at the bit too. Can we jump in on this fucking shit show? Yeah.
Oh no, Germany's like, oh, stop it. We just make deal with Russia and we share oil. Everything's good.
That was your German?
I don't know. It might be more Russian than German.
I think that was Russian.
Sorry. I thought we shattered the boil.
Is there a march on one of these songs? Yes.
Don't need like a death march.
Yeah.
Dude, that's China. Stop it.
No, that's not what I expected from music, but good timing.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That's
terrible. Anyway, yeah, World War III is going to start with Ukraine because none of us know why.
No, nobody knows why. Ukraine sure shit don't.
Ukraine doesn't even know why. They're like, hey, stop it, guys. Like,
no, sorry. Did we do that? The Steve Urkel. Did we do that?
Yeah, right. So yeah. If Russia invades, then we're going to war. That's pretty much what's going to happen. So
I think this is going to fizzle out pretty dramatically.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so too. I mean, I have to hope, but I really do. I think if they invade Ukraine for anything, it's going to be very, very low end, and it's going to be dick measuring, obviously, because that's what it always is. Like, okay, we did this. You said you would. Where is it Randy Marsh taking his shirt off in the stands? What do you want to do?
What are you gonna do?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
You want to fight?
And Biden's gonna go, oh, come on, man. I was just saying words.
Come on, man.
I didn't mean them. Come on, man. So yeah, I think this will fizzle out. I think that there's probably something that they're actually trying to leverage over that we're obviously not privy to. So this is going to go away in one form or another. Fingers crossed, anyway.
Fingers crossed. Absolutely.
Tony cheated on his M&M with Miss Skittles in Russia while listening to the soothing music of the Supreme Vaginal Drink. God damn it.
Holy cow, that was a lot going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Painted
quite a picture. Wow.
Is it pretty tart?
It's good, though. God, that's fucking nice.
All right, there we go. I'm on fucking beer tonight.
I wonder if Phil just couldn't resist the urge to go try out his toilet.
Well, good for him. I would. Like, that was my first thought.
It was. You actually asked him that.
Yeah. Never got a reply, so I assume that was a yes.
True. If there's no response, it's just yes.
All right. Okay. Here's the one that's been captivating everybody all fucking week, including myself. This one really pissed me off.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm not as mad. It's still really annoying.
This is just stupid. This is just fucking stupid to the point where it reveals just how easily people are convinced to believe a narrative that actually isn't necessary to be a part of it. Like, we're pushing this narrative right now that Joe Rogan is a fucking fear-mongering, lunatic, conspiracy theorist, misinformation asshole. That's what we're trying to push. That's never
by
been
a bunch
case.
of people that have never watched his show.
Well, even by people who don't believe it, but they're so afraid to go against the grain of what's being told that they're just kind of going with the flow now. Like, this is not going to go the way you think it will. Okay, you're not going to take down Joe Rogan. It's just not going to happen. He's the most powerful podcast in the fucking world. Okay, the content that he's putting out is just too honest. It's too real. It's too maybe that's the problem. It's too honest, it's too real, it's too down to earth for people to comprehend, and that's why they don't like it. They don't like that much honesty. They don't like that much honest critical thinking. It's scary. It's so scary. We gotta cancel anything that's remotely scary to what we want to believe. So fuck this all.
So if you don't know, Neil Young came out a few days ago and said it's either me or Rogan on Spotify. You can't have both. Spotify, make your decision. He later retracted the letter. The letter was originally sent to his manager, It was like a total Karen thing. It was like, I want to talk to my manager. It's like, no, it's me or him. It's totally weird. And then of course it blows up on there, all over the news. Everybody, we had the 270 doctors that weren't actual doctors. It was like a minority of them were actually in the medical field at all, let alone doctors. So like this is
Dr. Pepper's a doctor. Dr.
This
Dre's
is an
a doctor.
ongoing. This has been an ongoing campaign, and they're just trying. So, do you remember?
John Cena's a doctor of thugonomics.
Yeah,
who are you
sure
to question their validity?
Yeah, and Joe Biden's wife's a doctor too. Okay, so do you remember? Do you remember back when after 9/11, you weren't allowed to criticize the president of the United States, and Neil Young was the champion for free speech.
Yeah.
That happened.
A lot of musicians were.
Neil Young was fighting the fucking fight, fighting the power, and no, we get to speak out against the president and blah, 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 blah. And now he's like, no, I don't like what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't like
Fuck.
I don't like your thinking words, Joe Rogan.
What's the grandpa on The Simpsons? Is like old man yells at cloud.
Yeah.
That's literally Spotify is just a cloud of music, and it was the perfect meme for this.
That is true. Oh my God. Yeah, missed opportunity. My God. No, it's true though, because this is just proof that people don't actually think for themselves. But I'm assuming that Neil Young's probably been on his show, has he not?
No, I don't think he ever has.
Really? I'm surprised by that. I am surprised by that.
Are you? After seeing how he's acted?
Well, no, but he's just one of those big names in music, and Joe Rogan gets the biggest names. So
this is so but what was satisfying through it was like I immediately posted a video of me just blocking all Neil Young songs. I was like, okay, I'll help you out. Like, fuck you, dude. But no, Spotify said Wednesday, okay, we'll take your songs down. I don't think that was the response he was looking for.
No, they weren't. And
I don't think
you're
Neil
right.
Young played this out through his head and realized what he was doing either.
Now, to be fair, on the video that you
he got publicity, I guess. But
well, yeah, he did, because I was going to say on the video that you sent of you unfollowing his Spotify account, he had I want to say it was 600 or 6,050,000. I think I said
something like that. Yeah.
As of right now, 6,128,499.
So are those people just going to his page to go like, who's Neil Young and what songs does he have? Because honestly, the people that listen to Neil Young probably don't have Spotify.
Right. I wish I knew what he was at before he made the statement. Like before this was a thing.
You think this is just a publicity stunt and to get somebody to buy up his music and get him on a different platform? Maybe Pandora will dish out.
I think he legitimately said this out of sheer stupidity because he doesn't know any better. And I think
Spotify called his bluff.
I think all these numbers he's getting right now are curiosity follows or just, I stand with you, Neil Young. Fuck that horse.
No, half his catalog's gone. Even if he is getting more people to look for him on Spotify, half his catalog's gone. What are they looking for? He's not going to make any money off of this.
This is a guy that made a bulk of his money off of not digital media, off of printed media, CDs, records, tapes, and the like. So he probably doesn't feel like this is a big loss for him, but it's a massive loss in grand scheme of things. But he probably doesn't grasp that concept. So maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But the new followers that he's got on Spotify, these are all just people who are tricked into thinking that Joe Rogan's the fucking devil. So those are his only new follows right now. Eventually, maybe this will get sorted out, but maybe he's got a new digital platform deal coming down the pike. I don't know, but no, this is a ridiculously stupid
all the woke tards are going to become Neil Young fans now.
Yeah, now he's going to be all the rage. They're going to petition for him to do the fucking Super Bowl or the Puppy Bowl at least.
Spotify spokesperson said in an emailed statement that the company has agreed to move his work. Spotify regrets his decision, but hopes to welcome him back soon. So they didn't burn any bridges. They were like, oh,
No.
okay. Like,
No, they left the door open for him to come back. And that's what's gonna fucking happen.
That is kind of a baller gangster fucking move to just be like, you want to leave? Okay. We're not gonna like there's all kinds of in the music industry, there's all kinds of contractual commitments, but the fact that Spotify was just like, fuck it, let them go. Like that says a lot. Because here's my problem, the danger that could have come from this. If they would have like even considered for a second to censor or do anything and not just say, oh, well, all right, bye, Neil Young. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
See you later. If they would have done anything else, oh my God, I think the floodgates would have opened with fucking every. Now they have to get a bigger name, right? Like, so that's my worry down the road is like, how big of a name can you get that hates Joe Rogan to like put public pressure on Spotify? But for now, everybody knows that you can't just get just a famous celebrity. Like it's gonna have to be somebody with some real fucking power in order to do it. So like maybe like an Ariana Grande, like I don't like what he like, but you know what I mean, like a Taylor Swift or fucking some stupid fucking.
Are you
bullshit
implying that Neil Young's not the sexy pick to go toe to toe with Joe Rogan?
It doesn't have 11 million followers every day.
No.
Like when I heard about this story, and welcome back, but when I heard about this story, my first thought was the Simpsons of old man yells at the sky.
Neil Young.
But I thought of it Neil Young, like old man yells at the sky. Like, yeah, that's pretty much all I thought when I.
There you go.
Like, that's pretty much what this is just I don't like this. Now, Neil Young's done this before, and he ends up putting his stuff back on the platform later on. So it's just a way to keep him relevant in the headlines. And you got to give him credit. Neil Young has known how to get his name in a headline every fucking decade since the 60s.
Dalton, Ukraine's not a drinking word because not a lot of people say Ukraine in an actual conversation.
Well, no, that's not true. We did from 2016 to 2020. We said it a lot.
Well, yeah. Well, 2020 specifically, yeah, we said it a lot.
And now we pretend it's not a real place until we need.
Yeah, it doesn't. We just had Joe Biden on here several times, and we know there's nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here.
Nothing.
And build that wall in Canada.
We're building that wall. We're building back better, and Canada's paying for it.
Oh, so Joe was here. So did he
You
just
missed
tell
Joe
everybody
twice.
Dang it. Because I was just going to like, oh, so Joe, why are you wanting to take us to war just so that you can cover for the elites' little money grabbing scheme that they have in the Ukraine, which is basically the long and short of it. Joe's kid, everybody else's kid, the elites send their idiot relatives to pilfer money in Ukraine, and then they just kind of filter it back to the no good rapscallion ne'er-do-wells that make up the power structure of our world, allegedly. And so yes, and so that's why the elites are willing to go to fucking war over Ukraine, unfortunately.
Phil, you got a question there.
Oh, Phil, take a shot of gin for my birthday. That's on Saturday. Yeah.
It's his birthday, Phil.
You fucking dick.
It's his
take a
birthday.
Shot of gin for your birthday.
I mean, you made him drink like 8 shots of Jim Beam once.
I did.
Yeah, you kind of did.
I really did. God damn it. I was getting all like political and brilliant and like breaking down the ways of the world. And then we had to, Phil, gin, damn it. All right. Well,
yeah, that just
folks, to fighting, stealing, and drinking. If you're going to fight, may it be for a friend. If you're going to steal, may it be a lover's heart. And if you're going to drink, well, it better be with me.
Aww. He loves his gin.
God, I'm so jealous.
Why do people drink that?
I have no idea. Why did you just drink that?
Yeah, for Justin's birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Justin's going to
Jesus
come in.
Christ.
It's not even my birthday.
God damn it.
Yeah, it'd be like, totally
Got
missed
you.
it.
My birthday's in
Got you.
June. God damn it, Justin. God, that was awful.
Phil, you ought to know.
You ought to know.
I don't know.
It's not fair. Anyway, yeah, fucking, so returning back to the topic at hand here. So Neil Young really doesn't like Joe Rogan.
No, he don't.
Or the truth.
Don't like the truth now. Don't like the truth now, baby.
Neil Young hates some Joe Rogan.
Don't know the Joe.
He hates the truth.
Hosty wormer taking motherfucker.
He hates free speech.
No to that speech that's free.
No more critical thinking.
No.
Oh no.
You missed out, Phil. We've been doing this off and on.
This is
Nice.
This is the
This is
new
beautiful.
thing. It's the new
Nice.
thing.
Yes.
No, they were not, Lynn.
No,
We didn't
Lynn.
see any.
Didn't see. Are you banned on Facebook, Lynn?
Oh,
No. Not Lynn. Not poor, sweet, innocent Lynn. What would he
I
ever do to
know.
get banned?
Oh shit! Yanked is shooting dust. He's been yanking it so hard tonight.
I mean, this is
Understandable.
a true coming together here, folks. I mean,
It's
like
it's
like
coming of
Tony
some
and
sort.
Tony and Chicken were keeping this groove going all night, but your King of Extreme came in at the end to really turn this up to 11 as a Spinal Tap reference. But yes, Lynn's like, maybe, no, maybe, yes, I was
Yes.
offensive on Facebook.
Faux show.
I gotta run upstairs. I'll be back.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Whatever. Now he's gonna go check out Phil's toilet. Three
Oh,
guys in a cup. That is right.
Jesus.
Justin.
No.
Fucking A.
They don't. There isn't enough money in the world.
Man.
No, but
What
no,
a
it's
classic.
truly a grand. It's truly grand. So it'll be pretty awesome. It's yeah. So I'm looking forward to giving it a good test run in the morning. It'll be awesome. But
Hey,
other than that,
you let
yeah,
us know how that all pans out.
it's all pretty well good now at Castle KOE. I really need to get a cot though, because I don't want like guests to like sleep on my daughter's bed. So I need to get like I'll get like one of the old school military cots. It'll be funny. Like, no.
No.
To do what? No,
I don't
do
know.
that.
I'm scared.
Yeah, that scares me a lot. Like, I mean, I don't
Wow.
even want to know what Yanked Up could be thinking there. That's like Yanked. Let's not like now. I get it when the audience wants to take over the show, but that's kind of a
Right.
next level. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. Let's just let's keep it simple, Yank. No, if you're really feeling froggy, don't.
Oh,
don't
he
go
can do
fucking
if
scorched
he
earth
pays
on
the
us.
if he pays the tax, Tony. We're gonna be doing some pretty cool. Like, we're gonna be spinning plates on our noses.
I
It's
don't know.
gonna be pretty fucking.
Just based off of what
Like, yeah, it's
based
gonna be
off of what
getting-
he's been grinding his gears tonight. I don't know what he wants for 10,000 stars. If you know what
Jesus.
I'm saying. But yeah,
He just wants
oof.
me to sing the national anthem and Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You." That's really all he wants.
See, now this is what I'm talking about. Butt chugs.
No.
No.
Oh, he makes Dalton Carter do one. Like,
well, okay,
wow,
no. If Dalton's gonna do a
that's-
butt chug,
That's like it. Like, if we could like conduit that to actually happen, like Dalton would like agree to do. Like, yeah, I'll do the butt chug, and like we get paid the 10,000
did that
stars.
seriously happen?
Like, that's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make.
Did he seriously do that? Did that seriously go through?
I don't know. You're asking me. I'm not on the technical.
Well, because
end
I
of
didn't
this
see
all.
it in the comments.
Tell
You
me,
said-
oh, year 9,000 technological wizard.
It's there. Oh, god damn it! All right.
Well,
So
okay,
that's
better
okay.
get to
So
that
this
chugging.
is the game. So Chicken's like, hey, I got to step out real quick. I'll be right back. And he goes outside and smokes a cigarette and sends stars and makes me drink beer.
God damn it.
What an asshole. We have reached that time where the show gets weird. Yes, we have, Heather, and thank you for joining us as
It's
always.
about to get weird.
It is. All right. Well, I've got one here. I've got it ready to go. So I'm in like Flinio for the butt chug.
I mean, I think so. So, all right. So,
Hey,
like,
that's
Dalton,
a post-show thing.
give us a thumbs up if you'll actually do it. If Justin sends the 10,000 stars, give us a thumbs
It's
up.
obviously got to be on the post-show.
True.
But I mean, I'd kick
We'll
in
have to
100
post
for that.
on the OnlyFans of the locals or something. Like, oh God. And this is why, folks, the post show is worth catching. It gets a little saucy at times.
Sexy is a word to use.
I went with saucy.
Oh, saucy? All right.
You were the one that just kind of ripped that Band-Aid off.
Well. All right. Yanked says for just $3 you can see this action on locals. That's right. We are launching the locals. Right now, Chicken's got it behind a paywall of $3 for some of the very spicy content. I'm still kind of working on trying to get an OnlyFans up and running for us to do the same content behind a paywall, but for our special most loyal viewers, I can always give you free access to that. So I'm hoping to be able to get something like that set up for you guys in the future. But I digress. No, not this one, but yes, no diggity, no doubt. Okay. We'll set this deal up for a post show. Maybe tonight, maybe not. I don't know if I want to see it tonight. We'll see.
We will see, folks. We will see. So yes,
I don't know.
So if you want to see something much similar to Jackass potentially happen live, come to the post show.
Okay. Well, on that note,
Ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi.
It's not a butt chug, but yeah, here you go.
Oh, well done, Tony G. You know, I think that's worth at least a like, share, subscribe to Big Bucket Empire on YouTube.
You know, you're right, Phil. The least you could do, folks, share this stream. Share this stream on your socials. Come on.
I mean, really, every person that you're not sharing this stream to, do you really care about them? Like,
That's
really?
true.
I mean, like, how much do you really care about them?
You hold them near and dear to your heart if you are not liking this stream, loving it actually, and then sharing it with your closest.
Like, there's really no better way. Like, you know, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. And there really is no better way to express your love and gratitude than to send Big Bucket Empire to anybody in your life to just show your gratitude for them. So really, just hit that share button to anybody that's important to you in your life. There's really no better way to show them that you care. Like, really, I mean, like, Chicken, you're back. We were just saying that really the best thing that you could do, I mean, Valentine's Day being right around the corner, the best way to show people that you care is to send them Big Bucket Empire on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, cue up the music, Tony.
Oh, did you need
Tony's like, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, what else do you need for Valentine's Day than a little bit of dog, chicken, and Phil, K-O-E.
Fucking Empire.
Phil, why don't you sing a little diddle for the ladies?
Big Bucket Empire, only podcast for you. Big Bucket Empire, the only podcast to listen to while you screw.
Baby, that's hot.
Big Bucket Empire, only podcast you need to know.
That shit's free, baby.
We're about to kick it up
Big
a notch and get real
Empire.
Dalton Carter, all butt chug, run outside and shoot a flamethrower or some shit for 50.
Be the seeds that you need to sow.
Only 15,000.
Big Bucket
It'd be more impressive if he does the butt chug, shoots the flamethrower, and then uses the butt chug to put out the flamethrower.
Chicken drinking whiskey out of mud.
No, it's beer.
Big Bucket Empire. We're trying to get Dalton Carter to do a butt chug.
Anyway, you heathens, Whether it's for
my
Valentine's Day or for fucking fun, share this with your heathen friends on Facebook or fucking wherever else you are. That's the only way we grow these days. If you're having fun like we are, hit that share button. Tell your friends, fuck you. Watch this show, and we will offend them. They'll subscribe, and then they'll unsubscribe. And you know what? I count more people that unsubscribe than actually subscribe. I'm losing slowly, but it is fun.
Nice.
It's fun. We'll get like 8 people subscribe, and then within like 5 days, like 4 of them disappear. They're like, nah, never mind. That's not what I thought it was.
Now, I just got to say, like, I was just kind of put on the spot there. That's the first time I've ever in my life been just told, sing, court jester. And I just did. And just made it up.
Big fucking empire. Dude, that might make the intros here.
Oh, God damn it.
I love that.
That's pretty hot, man. Well, I still got a
I was
half
just
joke
making
right
that
now.
shit up like, shit. What's the
You're
fuck
hot.
rhymes with
Feel
no?
these
God
nipples.
damn it. Gotta come up with a rhyme here for no? God damn it. All right. Seeds you sow. Okay, I'm a farmer.
All
I
right.
can think
We're
of
going to Alpine Lager. Jumping on down the line here.
I'll be honest, I'm a little skeptical of that one.
Yeah, anything green, I'm always skeptical.
Yeah.
Unless it's
Yank, you're right. It's been
unless I can smoke it.
It's been very intense tonight. You're right. Should we continue with the sexiest of the sexy? And
Empire.
should we talk about another
I just
sexy
made that
story?
shit
Because
up on the
I think
fly.
Chicken's got a couple of really hot stories.
I do. I got
spicy even.
I got some fuckable stories here. All right.
Jesus
Only
Christ.
relive tension so many times.
Just take
Justin's really bothered right now.
He is hot and bothered.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Here we go. M&M's go woke. Chocolate Giant will trade green M&M characters stilettos for sneakers and end her rivalry with brown M&M in order to reflect a more dynamic, progressive world.
Wait. Hang on. So what you're telling me is the sexy green and brown M&Ms are going to go butch and start dating each other.
Yeah. So you can see her here.
This is also sexy.
You can see her here.
Right. Yeah.
She's just not wearing the high heels.
Wait, hang on. No. The original's at the bottom, right? Yeah.
Yep. So the brown one still got heels. They're not stilettos. The green one got rid of the heels completely and is wearing sneakers.
Well, you can't even tell that that's supposed to be. Well, I guess that's the point.
My favorite take on this was Kyle Kalinske. He was like, okay, people that are upset about this, I want to fuck the candy.
Yes. Yes.
How dare you take away the want that I have to want to fuck my candy?
Exactly.
Like, I'm kind of reminded of the Lola Bunny debate here that we had, and I remember I was on a panel and I said, like,
she's a they now.
I don't care what
Yes.
side you fall on this. Like, bunny tits or like Candy's sexiness is a really weird hill to die on, regardless of what side you take.
Yes,
It's just like
I'm
I don't
still
know, like
about Lola Bunny losing those sexy ass curves that I fell in love with as a youth. Okay. Lola Bunny created the furry culture.
The backlash was a little weird. It, like, I'll be honest, the backlash kind of like, whoa, what the fuck? Like,
Phil.
like
it was passionate.
Like, there's people like, yeah, this is kind of a weird thing. We're changing the look for a new century. And then you had some people like, you give me those big rabbit fucking titties right goddamn now, goddamn. Like, what the fuck?
I want that big fat ass Lola Bunny booty and I feel like I'm going too in depth with this.
Yeah, a little bit, but also with this, it's like, what the like?
Look,
I would love to be in on this meeting.
This yeah, that's where I want to get to. So this reminds me, you remember when eBay tried to change the color scheme like years and years ago? This has been widely studied to where like people had an outrage. They went from like yellow? They went from yellow to white or white to yellow. I can't remember. But like people fucking lost their shit. And so they switched it
buying on eBay for a while till they switched it back. So I was one of the people that helped with that.
They switched it back, but then what they did is they slowly, over time, every week, just changed the shade back to what they wanted it to be until nobody noticed. So, like, why couldn't they just slowly shrink the stilettos to shoes? Why did they have to announce it? Nobody would have noticed. Because honestly, most people that don't know what the story's about, you look at these two pictures and you're like, show me what the differences are. And most people will be like, on the top one, the brown one looks like a little bit more upset. The like orange one looks a little crazier.
I actually, guys, I got a bug inside the pitch meeting room of this actual M&M controversy. Phil, you said you would have liked to have been a fly on the wall in that meeting, right?
No,
I got it.
Yes. Oh, we got an exclusive?
I got it.
Who's got ideas for the M&M rebrand? Americana. We switched to red, white, and blue. Eat them in the wrong order and you're just celebrating France, Greg. Dawn, you're late. We make the M&Ms fuckable. What'd he say? I said we make the M&Ms fuckable. I don't think we should do that. I'm listening. America doesn't want M&Ms. They kind of do. America just wants her hair pulled and her holes filled. Jesus. Goddamn right. We're making Yellow M&M a visual learner. He's got a minor in restaurant architecture and a major attitude problem. Why? Maybe because he's 6'4" with the hog of a young Cary Grant and the balls of an old basset hound? What? Now, the red M&M is a reverse dungeon daddy. He's got his amateur pilot's license for one reason only, to join the Mile High Club. No! Now, the green M&M is converting to Catholicism because she realized she can only finish when God is watching. And spoiler alert, he's always watching. Shut up, Greg. He's onto something. The blue M&M is hype-pilled and obsessed with ladders. He's going to break his leg trying to lick the ceiling fan to completion. He's going to go to the hospital and they're going to give him an x-ray and he's going to find out something much bigger and much smaller. He's pregnant. Oh my God. Who is the father? I wish I knew. The green M&M was canonically in New York on September 11th. She's never forgiven herself. That's why she kills. What? He said that's why she kills. What? Kills what? Anything she fucking can. Do you even have anything for the orange M&M? No, I don't. See, there we go. That's because we're putting him down like a fucking dog. You're just live broadcast in real time. Dawn, I'm drawing the line. This is too much. Wait, 2 words. Super Bowl halftime show. Oh my God. It's perfect. Who's ready to make some fucking money? Okay, ideas for the...
As much as I hate to
thank you to Carter Hambley of TikTok for that. It was fucking amazing.
I hate to say this, but if they legitimately, like at the Super Bowl halftime show commercial, killed one of the M&Ms, it would still be being talked about today. Like it would be like one of the
like if they did like
events.
a Kenny on South Park to the orange M&M.
Yeah, and he's actually they just killed him on live television. It's like he's dead now.
Tony,
that's why she kills.
Tony, is that night driving? Is that the sexy sounds?
Oh yeah, it is.
Jesus.
Oh,
like me some green M&M.
Where'd it go? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Green like jade, baby.
Sure to get down, good Lord. Baby got a moving all over town. Strictly bitch, she don't play around. Never much grounds, got game by the pound. Getting green is a forte, each and every day. Brown don't fucking play. Can't get sneakers on her feet. Motherfucking skeet, skeet, skeet. I don't know.
Well done.
Well done. That was good enough. Good
that
enough.
happened. This is happening,
I don't know.
folks.
I'm looking at these like, wait, they are.
No!
They are.
Oh, we're going to do this. It's rare Mrs. Brown and I get to spend time together.
Motherfucker. They did it. You crazy sons of
They
bitches.
haven't openly said that they are, but you know what the fan base.
Oh, that was
like
from
what
2015.
Oh god damn. Okay, then yeah, they're no, but yeah, you know what the fan base does to almost every show now. It's like so. I mean, yep. So
we'll
this
see
is
what your Gen Z character.
Wow.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. That. Go back out. Look at this thing. Yeah. For some reason, I'm more offended by the size comparison chart of the M&Ms not being cartoon characters. For some reason, this pisses me off more than anything I've seen.
I'm just want to know which one's the peanut butter M&M. Like if you like
that would be the
probably
blue
the
one. No,
is it
blue one? It's the blue one.
Think so?
Yep, the yellow's the peanut. Yellow's the peanut.
Yeah, yellow's definitely peanut. This is a mini.
Mini.
That's
clearly.
your dark chocolate.
Yes.
What else would it be?
Red's
I thought
obviously
this would
standard.
be. I thought this would be the peanut butter.
I was thinking that'd be a crispy. I could be wrong. If they still make the crispy.
This is a weird shape. That would be the crispy.
I think that's the peanut butter. They're usually oblongish.
Tell us what you think in the chat, folks.
Yes. Which one? Like, this is the most important question. Which one is the peanut butter M&M? Which one?
Green is the
crispy?
fun size because you can
peanut butter M&Ms
fit them up your
fucking life. On side note, though, the strawberry nut limited release M&Ms, fucking fire. It's true. It's fucking true, man.
To me, it's kind of like if you guys have seen, I think it's a College Humor video where the guy goes, or maybe it's a Cracked video where the guy goes, guys, quit making new Oreos. We've already made the perfect cookie. We could just stop working hard. This place is a excuse to print money. And then this guy comes like, dude, we've been working on this brand new ad campaign. Why work at all? You work at Oreo. Why even make new Oreos? Everybody buys them. And so I just thought, when I see the new M&Ms, I kind of
they'd already struck gold, and then they made double stuff. And at that point, they could have stopped.
I was about to say, it's like, guys, 110 years ago, we made the perfect cookie.
There's never enough money to extract over dumb shit that nobody cares about.
Exactly. And,
brings us to our next story.
Hang on. Before we move on, yes, leave things alone. Sometimes
by the way, did you see Tucker Carlson's fucking take on this?
No.
It was awful because he was so offended that they weren't going to be fuckable anymore. Back to my original point. It was so I was like, Tucker, you've been so good for so long. And now you're upset over nothing. Who fucking cares about the M&Ms? And Tucker is like, oh, they're trying to sell you mediocrity now. You don't get to have sexy M&Ms anymore. They're gonna dole them down into nothingness. And I'm like, I kind of get the point, but I was like,
I feel like that was meant to be satirical, but Tucker didn't get the memo.
Okay, now the meme makes a lot more sense. Where
get the sexy music ready.
All right, hold on.
Hit it.
I'm getting there. There you go.
Oh yeah. Naked M&Ms.
We don't even need anybody to talk. We just play.
After a long, hard day of shilling them M&Ms, there's nothing more sexy than taking a dip in a natural spring, emitting that hot ass.
Hot ass.
It's getting steamy, baby.
This is what I'm talking about. Maybe Tucker Carlson was onto something here. If you take away our sexy M&Ms and we can't have this, come on.
True.
Well, now the meme that I sent you guys makes a lot more sense, where it was that Office Space where, you know what, if you won the lottery, what would you do? And then it cuts to a picture of Tucker Carlson, 2 green M&Ms at the same time.
Fucking A. All right. Marry, fuck, kill. Red, yellow, blue M&Ms. Go.
Oh. Red, yellow, and blue?
Yep, red, yellow, and blue.
Why is it those?
Because I'm not giving you guys an easy out and picking green and brown, okay?
Why can't they be included?
Because it's marry, fuck, kill.
You fascist.
Not marry, fuck, reach around, drive out into the middle of a desert.
All right, so what are our choices again? What are our choices?
Because, it would obviously the fuck and marry would be the green and the browns in whatever order you want to pick. And then the kill would just be what's your least favorite M&M, which for me, it's the peanut M&Ms. I love peanut butter M&Ms, hate peanut M&Ms. So as much as I love him as an animated character, yellow M&M, you got to go.
Really?
Yep. I love him as a character,
hot sauce
but I fucking hate peanut M&Ms.
Possibly,
Look,
Dalton. I can't rule it out. I can't rule it out.
I used to hate peanut M&Ms myself, but
I love peanut M&Ms.
the older I get, that's how I gauge maturity in myself. Like eventually, I'm like, these ain't so fucking bad.
I want almond. I want almond M&Ms.
Oh my god, I love almond M&Ms. Oh my god, the candy bar, the M&M candy bar with almonds, to die for.
So what are our color choices? It was
we're
red,
going with
blue,
red,
and
yellow, and blue. And I'm not putting orange in there because
These are
orange
the
is an
primary
easy
colors.
out.
Oh, sorry.
I would marry yellow, fuck red, kill blue.
Blue's
fucking stupid. Red would be
cool,
a lot
though.
of fun, but I think yellow is pretty stable.
You know what? I'm gonna fuck yellow because he's not very bright. All right, he's just
he's not, but he's stable.
Right, fine. He probably knows a thing or two. So fuck yellow. I'm gonna marry blue. I think he, social status and all. He's probably gonna have the most long-term benefits.
Really?
Red's a dick, so I'll kill red.
Red's the most long-standing part of this franchise. So you'd have to marry Red just because the divorce settlement would be No, the divorce settlement would be incredible. So you marry Red because he's gonna get pissed at you. Yanked up. Not everybody's perfect.
Fucking right. Cashews, almonds, peanuts themselves.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
No, just kidding.
God.
now everybody's gonna hear that that just.
God damn it!
He's like, God damn it! Here we go.
Thank you, StreamYard.
Thank you, StreamYard, for putting shitty music in here for us to play.
Oh, it's less shitty now. I'm loving it.
I know.
So we got like a 14-minute segment out of the M&Ms. I just want you to
somehow.
I love it. This is gonna be a great. This is a great clip.
I was about to say we got
put this on Facebook tomorrow or Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
all right,
oh God, damn it! Now what are we doing here?
You thought the cringe from M&Ms was bad. Today, Minnie Mouse was debuted wearing pantsuits that look kind of like Hillary Clinton, designed by Stella McCartney in honor of Women's Month.
What?
That looks
the fuck?
That looks like polka dot Kim Jong Un.
It does.
Like that looks like a North Korean dictator's outfit with like a dairy cow like bend to it. Like I got nothing else. Like oh fuck. You could just the jokes are just coming at the moment, folks. So apparently Minnie Mouse now runs North Korea. She's now starting the People's Republic, the Democratic People's Republic of Disney. Like, I mean, come on, folks. They're just gonna keep fucking coming. Like, Jesus.
Yes. Walt Disney's iconic character, Minnie Mouse, the longtime sweetheart of Mickey Mouse, is getting a major wardrobe update in honor of Women's History Month in March. Tony G, 500 stars. What is that going to, sir?
God damn it, Tony.
Tony!
No! Oh, no.
Dick. You know that?
What I do?
You made me drink more gin.
Phil really loves some gin. It's a perfect night for a
bittersweet, baby. Baby, gin. It's been so long. And it's just so bitter when we're together. It's so awful. Yet I keep coming back. Because of the Dog and Chicken Show. Because of Big Buck and Empire on YouTube and Facebook, I have to now drink more shitty gin. God damn it.
Phil loves that gin.
Gin makes his body shake like a movie star.
More like Taylor Swift than Mel Gibson.
Ouch. That sucked. You guys suck a lot. I hate you a little bit.
A little bit.
You're not my favorite person right now, Tate.
That's always good. Anyway, update on the wardrobe.
Painful.
Women's History Month. Her classic white gloves. Are you okay, Phil? Like you're having to like.
Do you need another?
No, I'm fine. And the price is doubled now, so no.
Okay.
Okay. Her classic white gloves, red bow, polka dot dress, and white bloomers, low-heeled shoes first debuted in 1928. Now, British designer Stella McCartney has given her more progressive and modern look in 2022.
Oh, no.
Stella has designed Minnie Mouse's very first pantsuit, and it's gorgeous. Oh, my God.
Oh, we do need there's a couple of things Tony's not a huge fan of, but
I mean, that's neither here nor there. That's totally
no.
irrelevant.
I think we need to explore this a little deeper. I mean,
really, I mean, do we?
Pretty much anything
really?
from Heaven Hill.
Well, if I hate it, it's probably not here.
So we're gonna have to get Tony a bottle of
Evan Williams.
I'm gonna get you some old Tom gin, Tony, the way that they used to make it back in the Prohibition days in London.
Motherfucker. Well, this is going to show up at your house. This is 3/4 a bottle of Pinnacle gin. I'm going to bring this to your house and I'm going to leave it there.
No, it's not.
All right?
It shan't not. It shall not. It shall
this
not.
isn't the worst thing I've ever had, so I'm just saying.
Phil, did you love that meme I sent you of them doing tastings of gin? And they were like, there was notes of honey. I'm like, what?
There's notes of battery acid. Gin sucks.
Yeah, so I think
you know what else sucks? This fucking pantsuit on Minnie goddamn Mouse. Same thing with the green M&M. I can't fuck that.
Why? I never wanted to fuck Minnie Mouse before.
Well, there was a Betty Boop vibe.
But now
before.
Tony's just kind of like Tony felt like he didn't want to, but it was an option for him before. But now it just feels like it's not really an option.
Now it's not even an option. Like she clearly doesn't want it anymore.
I'm just making sure this isn't some like G.I. Jane chick.
So,
oh my God, daughter of Paul and Linda McCartney.
I knew it.
Huh?
Why not?
The Beatles.
She was the one that at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, when the Beatles were getting inducted, she wore a shirt that said "About fucking time." So, but like, I don't think that alone lets you get to design a Disney character, but I don't know. But yeah, I just got to say this new
an English fashion designer gets to recreate Minnie Mouse.
This new jumpsuit that Minnie's in. Here's the strange thing about fictional characters that I've found. Change is never constant. Change never lasts forever. At some point, Superman always goes back to being the Man of Steel from Kryptonite. At some point, Lex Luthor always goes back to being the villain. At some point, the classic look that was the most nostalgic and the most over for any particular character eventually comes back. Just think of Hulk Hogan in the red and yellow. Wherever you want to go, when it comes to a fictional character, change is never constant.
So here's a prime example of what I was talking about. If you do mild changes, nobody cares. This ain't the first time guys chilled. This photo is years old and no one cared. Yeah, if you do minor changes, you do the pantsuit, keep the color scheme. Like most people aren't going to notice. And also, this is like obviously like a captain suit, and they're on a boat.
It's just Mickey Mouse with fucking better eyelashes.
Exactly. Can Mickey Mouse put on a pantsuit?
You know what? I'd probably be more inclined to fuck Mickey over.
Do you think Mickey or Minnie, do either of them bleach their assholes?
We know, Tony. We know.
That's neither here nor there, chicken. We need to get. Oh my god. We gotta get Corblook on here. We gotta get Corblook on here with the fucking Mickey.
Yeah.
I hope he still has the Mickey Mouse head. Oh my god, yes. We'll do it. We're gonna make a thing out of this,
guys. I don't know if we should do that. I think Disney's got a way better legal team than we do.
Come on.
You might want to reconsider that. It's kind of like when South Park did the Mormon episode, or no, the Scientology episode. It's like, you know what? Fine. If you want to sue me. Go ahead. Then it hits the credits since everyone is John and Jane Smith. executive producer John Smith, director John Smith, head of camera Jane Smith, like so, like that might be the credits that roll tonight. So
Very well could be.
To answer Heather's question, I hate whiskey. I hate
Tony.
sipping on whiskey.
Actually,
especially
Tony's
Irish. Yeah.
Tony's not a big fan of red wine. So just to throw that one out to folks, he's not a big fan of red wine. Just keep that in mind. And he's got plenty of it upstairs. He's got bottles of it. I bring bottles over just for him to keep around. So yeah,
I
wine.
don't like dry red wine. It's okay.
Perfect. So the driest Cabernet Sauvignons I can find are going to Tony's.
You know what? Now. Okay, to be fair, next week I will bring down a bottle of dry red wine. I do have one. Next week I will bring it down. I will bring it down.
I dislike IPAs, and here's kind of a funny story. So we had 15 inches of snow drop and like overnight a couple weeks ago. So, and I'm the only one in my neighborhood that's got a big snow blower that could get through all that shit. So I blow out like fucking 6 or 7 neighbors' driveways.
Wait, hang on. Now
so I clean out 6 or 7 of my neighbors' driveways. Shut that off. Like it's fucking with the flow of my story here. So anyway, I'm like, I clean up all these people like driveways. Like I'm trying to be a nice neighbor, and I know they can't do it. And like I don't want to see these people fucking break their backs. So I go through and like randomly, some of them are like giving me thanks, Roger. People are randomly giving me stuff. So like my next door neighbor across the street, she brings me over homemade Rice Krispie treats. Well, I'm diabetic. My son's allergic to eggs, and my wife doesn't like them. So I'm like,
well, that's a trifecta. Fuck.
Thanks. So I'm like, honey, take those to work and give them.
You don't even have a dog you can give it to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Brutal.
Then another neighbor did nothing at all. Didn't even say thanks while she's standing right there, I was like, okay.
That's a dick move.
I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I just move over. Then my other neighbor gives me like this tall boy, and he's a cool guy. He really means well, but he gives me a tall boy of like one of those triple IPAs. I fucking hate those so bad.
Save it for Brendan.
I'm like, ugh. And he hands it to me. He's like, thanks, neighbor. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking welcome. Fucking son of a bitch. Like, like everything my neighbors, gave or didn't give was all dog shit. I'm like, I'm never going to snow blow my neighbors' fucking driveways ever again.
They
Fuck
tried.
Them all. No. Like, okay,
also,
the one that gave me the Rice Krispie treats, that was a very nice gesture. The other guy was just like, I'm going to grab a beer out of my fridge. Here, have this. Like, bro, know I like whiskey. Like,
wow, all right, going for the really controversy pick, Phil Kawey Green M&M 2024.
Fucking Dalton.
Exactly.
My neighbor tried to shoot me. Cry about it.
He's got a point there. You're getting gifts. You're getting gifts just because they don't fit your taste. At least you're not dying.
At least they're not lobbying return fire.
Hey, Dalton, I was helping my neighbor. What were you doing to get shot at?
I'm sure he was just
exactly right.
I'm sure he was just stepping outside for midnight prayer, chicken. I mean, I don't know what it is that you're even implying. Sir.
Yeah.
Actually, I have an idea. You take the IPA, you take the Rice Krispies, you go put them on the doorstep of the neighbor that gave you nothing.
Nothing.
And try
Krampus
to
came
win
to
that
town.
one over.
No.
Yes.
This is what you do to stop Krampus from coming. You leave out Rice Krispie treats and IPA. Like, what the fuck?
Then the stray cats will like come fucking eat everything.
Oh, like when you die in your apartment and your cats eat your face.
Yeah.
Jesus. Now, chicken, Tony,
creepy.
we also need to kind of take into account there's the possibility that we're kind of at this point kind of whiskey, wine, and beer snobs.
Yeah, I came to terms with that a while back, and I'm like, at this point, there's really no turning back. I kind of hate myself.
Yeah, well, like the other day, I was at a marketing meeting, a farming marketing meeting where this guy stands up at front of the room and basically tells you what he thinks is going to happen. And, it's just data to take in. And just a little.
Yeah. That's fair.
And there was an open bar. And when I got up to it, it's like, so what do you got for bourbon? What do you got for scotch? Oh, God.
They had, hang on. They had Crown Royal, Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, and
Black Velvet.
Maybe something. And maybe Jameson.
Cuddy Sark.
Oh.
So I was like, fuck. I guess I'll have bourbon. Give me Beam and Coke. And my brother was giving me a hard time, like, Phil, you just like turn your nose up at all of these selections. And I do, because it's like, why would you even drink that? Like, it's
okay.
Like, there's so many great other options in this life.
That's why I continue
from each
to
of those
drink
distilleries, even except
there's reasons I continue to drink like Crown Royal like once or twice here and there, just to like not lose that palate of like I always do that, because that's gonna happen to me all the goddamn time.
Exactly.
Like you gotta always have a flavor for it.
Yeah, that was my thing. Like, okay, so Tennessee, we get there Thursday night, right? We checked in. We had plenty of time to go downtown. Like, holy shit. That's why I booked an extra night. I'm like, we're going to get there. We're not going to have any fucking time. We did. We had plenty of time. So we were able to go downtown the first night we got there. This is awesome. Go to Jason Aldean's bar in fucking downtown Nashville. They got a act on stage. We're to get some food, grab a drink. I'm like, oh, this would be great. This would be great. Order some fucking food up at the bar. Sit down. I'm looking at the bar. Let's see what we got here. Maker's Mark, Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, Buffalo Trace. So it is the lowest of the low of the fucking every goddamn distillery.
Dude, I wouldn't complain. You got Maker's Mark and Buffalo Trace.
Well, as soon as I came back down to earth, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm used to drinking like Maker's 46 and like Blanton's and shit. Okay, that's right. All right, let's do Buffalo Trace. And that was amazing in Tennessee, because it's right next to the fucking distillery. No fuck ups on the travel. And that's what I did the entire time I was there. I was doing regular Makers, Buffalo Trace. I was doing one of the local Tennessee whiskeys. But yeah, it was all mostly entry level whiskey. One place did have, it was whose bar was it? Luke Bryan's bar, I think. He had Blanton's. I was very thankful. Wonderful stuff. Even Woodford, even standard Woodford Reserve tasted better there, be honest. So yeah. I am very much I get it. I'm a snob and it sucks. I feel like an asshole. I really do. I kind of hate myself. And yes, Heather. No, you're right. Not just kind of. Hate myself
really.
a lot.
So what you're saying is that we found out that you, me, and Chicken probably have a better stock bar than most.
Yeah.
places.
It is. It's fucked up. Actually, the one guy that got me at the Honky Tonk Central, it's a 3-story bar, one of the 3-story bars down on Broadway. Get in there, we were watching one of these really good bands, and this fucking guy from like Kansas now, originally from Tennessee, asked me what I'm drinking. I'm like, I'm drinking your local whatever the fuck that is. And he probably racked me up like $160 worth of fucking drinks and just kept getting them for me and getting my. Wish I would have ordered something good from the kid. Fuck, because now I got to keep drinking this shit. But it was all right. I mean, it was free. He's like, "Do you drink any Maker's Mark?" And I'm like, "No." And he looks at me kind of stunned. And I'm like, "I drink Maker's 46." He's like, motherfucker, you got me. So
there's few better friends you're gonna have in this life than a drinking buddy that you're only gonna know for about 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah,
true. That buys you really drinks for 2 to 3 hours, which hell yes.
Like they tell you shit that they don't even tell. Like, I have never even told my wife of 26 years this, and I'm telling you this right now. Oh my!
Well, he kept calling his kid that was sitting right next to him the hard R word, so it was fun.
Fair enough.
Rapscallion?
Well, Justin, Chris, what am I? What's that in reference to?
What am I? Oh boy. So now we're getting really deep. All right, welcome to the philosophy end of the show. It's like, all right, what are we?
Is there a philosopher?
What am
Is there a philosophy style song on StreamYard?
There is Phil. Philosopher Phil.
There's one called Daydreaming. What's
That's
that one
it. That's the one. All right. Here you go, Yanked. What am I? What am I but the yanked man? I yanked it 4 to 5 times over the course of 2 hours, watching the Dog and Chicken Show. Eventually, I was shooting sawdust out of my member.
Sawdust.
Why do I do this to myself? Every week.
Yank it.
Who am I trying to impress? What am I trying to prove?
Yank it.
At this point, I think I'm just trying to prove to myself that I still have it.
Shooting dust.
The background vocals are killing me.
Yanked up. Oh, yes, that was. What am I?
Yank it.
I was about to say, if we were going philosophy, I was about to say, like, wait, a song about philosophy? Oh, Jesus, you're
Yeah, a
asking
song
for
about
enough.
philosophy. We're talking about masturbating.
Yes, I'm blushing.
So bottoms up
Yes, I'm
now,
blushing.
Socrates. Hemlock straight up goes down easy.
Justin gets serenaded on this show quite often, apparently.
Justin, I got an offer for you. I got a one-time offer for you. I had this second beer here. It's poured in the glass already. So if you throw me like 100 stars, I'll fucking down it just because it's already poured.
Oh.
Because we're nearing 2 hours.
Last chance.
Justin answer the
You got 4 minutes. Anybody? You got like 3 minutes to send 100 stars, and I'll kill this.
That's a terrible song.
Is that last
What
call?
was that?
Last call in 3 minutes for any stars. If you want me to sing, take a shot of gin. If you want, hell, we can make chicken sing.
Let's make our yeah, you sure can. Let's make our rounds of saying our outros and whatnot. I'll start. Check us out. Not, you know where to find us on everything, Jesus Christ. But trying to revive, Phil will let you know if I haven't already explained it somewhere in the fucking show, or if you don't already know because you're here every week. I am trying to revive locals. Our local site, so dogandchickenshow.locals.com. I will be posting bonus exclusive content
It's
on
the
there.
link tree as well.
There will be a paywall on there, but just similar to OnlyFans. I'm able to give out like free monthly. There's 100 from Justin. Able to give out a monthly free subscription. So I'll be able to send out that promo code here in the next couple days as soon as I get all that confirmed.
Yeah,
check us out there.
I mentioned this when you were off. I'm going to try to get an OnlyFans up as well, where we can do the same thing behind a paywall and offer people who want to see it free subscription. So I'm going to try to get that up and running soon as well.
Fair enough.
There's so many different ways to get all this amazing content.
So what we're doing is we're preparing for the future, and the future is, if you hadn't seen Dan Bongino, if you don't know who that is, he's the number one Republican-esque, or yeah, pretty much, he's a right-leaning podcaster, radio host. He's all over on YouTube. He's all over on podcast platforms. Number one podcast guy. Just got banned on YouTube permanently. For several reasons, of course, for the misinformation and all the other bullshit that all of us have been struggling with. He's officially gone, but he's also on Rumble. So we are on Rumble. We're on Odyssey. We're on Locals. Like, we have branched out.
Just shilling us everywhere, man.
I'm trying to. We don't
Planting
know.
Seeds.
The battle of big tech is about to start, and when you lose, so that's why I'm happy with Spotify doing what they did with Rogan and standing firm. But at a certain point, there's going to be a big enough name that's going to cause them to buckle and lose subscribers. Joe Rogan's powerful; he's big, but there's other people out there that can. You know, you can get the heavyweight matchup, and we'll see how that lands here in the next few months. I am worried there's going to be a big tech kind of breakdown apocalypse, kind of weird shit. I think YouTube's not going to be the place anymore. I think Spotify could potentially, if they kowtow, or whatever you say, if they fall in the efforts to protect Joe will move to Odyssey or Rumble or one of these other alt platforms, because he knows YouTube's not a viable option, as we do. Long term, that's not going to be a place to go. Free speech is not allowed in most of these places. And so, yeah, trying every time there's one of these new ones, I put us up on there. So if you want to jump off of the mainstream big tech platforms, I support you, motherfuckers. I am there already. Come join. I'm on Getter. I'm on Gab. I'm on fucking all of them. Come look me up. It's either Big Buckin or JR West on all of them. So very easy to find me.
We've got, I don't know what he did. He said, those stars are my weekly allowance and joy. He sent the 100 for me. Then he said for chicken, a chug, and that's for Phil doing a shot for my birthday. So did he send more?
I don't know. He's just being nice, I guess. I
don't know. But like Chicken, you touched on something. Dan Bernardino was banned for misinformation. This is just something I want to get in the end here, folks, and full credit to the late, great Christopher Hitchens for one little part of this. But one thing that I need to point out to people is misinformation is kind of the big buzzword, that people are getting banned for misinformation. The big question, and it's the greatest implied in question, is who is to decide? Who is to decide what is misinformation, what is fact, and what is fiction? If you're going to say the experts, then congratulations. All you have done is surrendered the world to the argument from authority fallacy. All you need is sufficiently bad actors to get sufficiently high enough expert status, and then we are all slaves to that at that point. So we can't just say the experts. So folks, I need to ask you, all of you at home, is there anyone that you would like to decide for you what is fit for you to read, what is fit for you to know, what is fit for you to discuss, what is fit for you to think? Is there anyone that you could think that you would like to decide for you what is fit for you to discuss, who might be able to prevent you from hearing what you might need to hear? Is there anybody? Does anybody have a nominee? Hands up? Nobody? Well, these terms of service say that there must be such a person. Well, as I always say, to hell with that. It's inviting you to be liars and hypocrites and to deny what you evidently know already. But folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us this evening at the Big Buckin' Empire here on YouTube and Facebook. Big Buckin' Empire, YouTube and Facebook, folks. Thank you for being here, folks. I hope every last one of you makes it back here happy, healthy, much the wiser. I am the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your King of Extreme, Phil KOE. You can find me at KOE Nation on YouTube, KOE Nation on TikTok, KOE Nation on Twitch, folks. And I'm going to turn it over to Tony G. Chicken, how about you take it away? Good gentlemen, go to Linktree-Big Buckin' as well. T, Chicken, take it away.
I got to do this.
Phil, what was your response for somebody you would like to? Dalton said Bill Clinton would be his moderator, I guess.
For what?
For what you were describing, where people get to decide who the experts are. He wants Bill Clinton to decide that.
Well, that's the thing with the First Amendment in the United States, and there's a restriction on prior restraint. There is nobody that has that foreknowledge. There's nobody that can have that possible knowledge of what is the harmful speech, who is the harmful speaker, and what will be the harmful consequences thereof of political speech. So that's why, I mean, you really can't have open discussions when there's censorship. You really there's no such thing as having open discussions anymore because certain ideas are now censored. So folks, we're in very trying times. Make the best you can with the time you've got. This is quite urgent, but hey,
all right.
Night, folks. T?
I've got to do this.
Yank thinks he sent enough. Apparently.
I mean, he did send 235. And I said 100 for me. So that's 100 for me. And then there's another 135.
I'll finish my shot of actual whiskey with the rest of y'all.
All right, hang on. Okay, I switched over to a really shitty one. I thought the green one would suck. This blue one, Cold Snap White Ale.
One? Oh, Cold Snap is dog shit.
It is. That's why I'm like, fuck you, Justin. But I will take a healthy fucking large drink in honor. I didn't agree to 100 points if Tony did.
203 30. Okay. All right, here we go.
This shit tastes.
Justin, thank you very much. Cheers.
Oh, this is like
Justin, just for you, I got a half a shot.
His beer is like somebody pissed in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon.
Oh, God, that's horrible beer. Oh, Cold Snap by Sam Adams. Ugh. Literally, it's like, somebody pissed in a blue moon.
Yeah, I was never a fan of that one. Some of those Sandler Sams are not good. Blah.
It's like citrusy, but it's like, Yeah.
Mm. My shot was good.
Okay. Anyway, make sure you check us out in the post show here in just a little bit. Tony, take it away. I've already said my good night and goodbyes. As always, folks, appreciate you. Love you. Bye. Tony, take it away.
No, super stoked to be back after a week. I know it's a rare Thursday night here recently. We've been doing Friday nights, so we appreciate people watching tonight on a Thirsty Thursday like we used to do. And honestly, we're just kind of trying to figure out what night's going to be the best. And like Chicken was alluding to earlier, we're trying to pick out what platform's going to be best. Because let's face it, folks, what you want, actually, let me rephrase that. What you need
is Phil, KOE, Tony G, and Chicken.
You need that all up in your grill. We're talking the hot, nasty, sweaty, down and dirty Tony G Chicken and Phil KOE action that you yearn for, that you crave, that tingles deep down inside your loins. What I'm talking about is that carnal urge, that deep down animalistic ability that only gets unlocked when somebody is doing it just right. And that somebody is Tony G, Phil KOE, and Chicken weekly on whatever social media platform that gets you off. I'm talking Big Buckin' Entertainment on the Big Buckin' Empire, folks. It doesn't get any sexier, it doesn't get any hotter, and it doesn't get any dirtier than this.
About to go to war with Ukraine.
Down in the
mud. All right.
No. We're okay. We're done with that. All right.
I think we're good.
Yep.
Yeah. So yes, let's. Dalton says he thinks he had a stroke.
That's fun. It was a fun show.
It was fun. It was good.
Cheers, folks.
Great.
Should we end her on a ting?
Cling.
Good night, folks. We'll see you next week.
Post show.
Smooths itself out.
Back. Tell you what I'll do if I ever get back. I promise to refabricate you, raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost, we gotta take it down. Let you down slow, it's hard to survive.